Good morning, class 6. I'm Anil Bhagat, your science teacher from Modern International School, Hiswa. Welcome back to our e-learning program. Today, in this video lecture, we will discuss about chapter 11, that is light, shadows and reflections. In the previous class, we had discussed about shadows. Now today we will discuss about a pinhole camera and how an image is formed in the pinhole camera. We will discuss that. So to make a pinhole camera, we have to take two boxes and cut one side of both the boxes. The larger one, in the larger one box, in the opposite side we have to make a small hole with the help of the needle. The opposite side, like one side we cut out, so on the opposite side we have to make a small hole from the needle, and in the small box we have to cut a 5 to 6 centimeter square, that is by the size of one side, a square side, one side like 5 centimeter or 6 centimeter side, a square box, and this square is covered with the help of a tracing paper, or you can say a translucent paper or material. Now we will fit this smaller box into the larger box, and then we try to see the objects. We try to see the objects and try to adjust the tracing paper with the hole till the time we are not able to see the image or pictures of the object on the tracing paper. And remember class, the image we get on the tracing paper is upside down. Because this is why upside down, because light rays always travel in a straight line. So in the middle of the box there is a very small hole. So from the, suppose if we are observing a tree, the image of a tree, so the light ray or the light which travels from the top of the tree travels in the straight line, and when it enters into the hole it just go straight, and the image of the object is formed upside down. So this is the principle of pinhole camera, that light always travel in a straight line. Now with the help of pinhole camera we can also observe the image of sun. In this case we need a little bit bigger cardboard sheet, and with the same pinhole camera try to adjust that pinhole camera, and we are able to get the image of the sun. Then there is one more experiment we can do with the help of this pinhole camera, that is during eclipses. So what is eclipse? We had already discussed in class 5 that there are two types of eclipses. One is solar eclipse and the other one is lunar eclipse. Solar eclipse is when the moon comes in between sun and earth and don't allow the light of sun to reach at a particular region of the earth. On that reason the whole area becomes darker. There is a shadow of the moon on the surface of earth. So the area where the shadow of the moon is darker, and there are other regions close to this dark region where the shadow is lighter, means not that much dark. So darker area is called umbra and the less darker side area is called penumbra. So this is the phenomenon of eclipse. There is lunar eclipse also, in which the earth comes in between sun and moon, and the light of the sun will not able to reach on the moon. So this is called lunar eclipse. In this case also, the area of the moon which is totally covered by the shadow of the earth is called umbra, and the other side areas are called penumbra. So these are the pattern of shadows in the case of eclipses. So with the help of pinhole camera, when we start observing sun before the eclipse, we get a different type of image of the sun or picture of the sun in the pinhole camera. And as gradually the eclipses start, and if we start observing the sun, we will see that gradually a part of the sun become darker. So this is how during the eclipses we are able to see the sun with the help of pinhole camera. In the nature, there are several types of amazing phenomena going on. So this is the pinhole camera, which is man-made or artificial. We made this pinhole camera, but in the nature there are already pinhole cameras are there. How? When you cross just belong or along the cross just pass, when you just pass by the big tree which have a large number of leaves, you will see small images of sun on the ground. How? So these images are formed because there are leaves. In between the leaves there are gaps, and from these gaps these images or pictures are formed on the earth or on the ground. This ground is the screen, and that gap between the two leaves act as the small hole in the cardboard. We use needle to make it. So from this small hole the image of the sun formed on the ground. So this is a very interesting phenomena in nature, that pinhole cameras already existed in nature. Here we will find very irregular types of gaps between the leaves, but the images formed mostly are circular. And remember class, this whole thing is going on because of only one principle, and that is light always travels in a straight line. Remember, we had done an activity in the previous classes that we took a pipe or a rubber tube and we just make it a straight. I mean, there are two pipes, one is a little bent and one is a straight one, and we were observing a candle in the corner of a room by the help of that straight pipe. So we are able to see. But whenever we try to see the candle with a bent pipe, we are not able to see, because light always travels in a straight line. So this principle also follows in pinhole camera. And the rest we discussed till right now. Right now we had discussed about the pinhole camera. How can we prepare this pinhole camera? If you want, you can prepare your own pinhole camera at home, and you can do experimentation with that and see the different upside down images. So class, I hope you all are able to understand the pinhole camera, concept of pinhole camera. If any problem, ask me class, I will help you. Have a great day. Be safe at home. Thank you.